Ricky, what an incredible game. You guys are now 2-0 up. How does that make you feel knowing this is probably one of the best starts you've ever had at a major?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good feeling getting carried by the boys. I'm really proud of them for their endurance. There's a lot of really close rounds today, especially in the OT. Like there was some like trade on trade action at B on our T side, and it ended up being a 1v1 then, and Mike lost it, but then we managed to pick ourselves back up and keep moving forward. It was a really intense game today.
Picking yourselves back up, I mean, it was really hard to see you guys lose those last 3 rounds of regulation. How do you keep that same mentality of going back in and trying to fight when it's hard to lose that when you know that you could have just carried it over the line?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, obviously. Like, it's a really shitty feeling, but with the amount of experience we have, like, in these kind of games, I mean, you guys watch them, you're all stressed out. Imagine us. We've dealt with this so many times, so, I mean, we can just get through this game as well. It's no different.
And, being in a major 2-0, you have 3 chances for qualification. Obviously, that's like an incredible place to be in. How confident are you of your chances to qualify for the playoffs?
If our team keeps this up, we can do it. If I can start shooting my gun, it'll be even easier.
And you seem a little harsh on yourself. Is there any reason that you're being a little hard on yourself there?
Just not really shooting my gun as well as I could be. I mean, some of the opportunity. I mean, as long as I get traded, it doesn't really matter. Like if I'll run in first, if my teammate can trade me, then it is what it is. It's fine. Then the stats don't mean shit. But I mean, obviously, I like to look a little bit better on the scoreboard. Nobody wants to be the bottom of the scoreboard if you're about to lose a game potentially. Like it's a shitty feeling, but I mean, it is what it is. I love getting carried. It's fun.
And being the anchor, obviously, you are going to be in more of the tougher positions. Does that affect your mentality at all when you do look at the scoreboard and kind of see yourself down there, or do you just kind of take it in stride?
I think it affects anyone that plays the anchor role because if you don't get your one, then basically your job's just like you didn't do your job. You have to get at least one and stay alive. Like that's the optimal route. But like if you're not putting up enough numbers, then at the end of the day, your team can't always retake the site. It's really hard to, especially on a CT side economy when it's nearly impossible to like actually be able to go for this and then have guns for the next round. So it's definitely like something that I keep in mind, like for sure. Any anchor player does.
I mean, you've obviously had a lot of thoughts as well about Counter-Strike 2. Is there, anything that you felt different at this major, being this is the first CS2 major, that, you haven't really felt in the previous majors?
No, I mean, I think CS2 with more time is going to be better. I think there's still a couple things like the boost bug, like people can't boost on each other's heads sometimes. And there's a bunch of other little stuff like clipping against walls, which can be kind of annoying. And also just like trying to spam jump with scroll wheel, sometimes your jump just doesn't register. So I think there's a couple things, but I think overall it's definitely on the way to being the best Counter-Strike ever made. So.
All right, and now you have your BO3 tomorrow. Is there anything that you personally are going to try to do to get ready for that?
Let's get some more kills, man. Let's get some more kills on the board. That's all I'm asking for myself.
All right, Ricky, well, best of luck for tomorrow.